Hi, Laurel Holland here. You're watching my video channel where we're helping people create masterful habits in their lives so that they can walk into a life that they truly love by creating it through what they do and what they say and what they think each day. This week we're talking about ending a really bad habit. I think there are two bad habits that often drain our energy incredibly and also use our mind in ways that are really working against us. So this week we're talking about ending the habit of worrying. This is a tough one to do for many people because many people are really attached to what's happening in the future rather than being very present in the moment. We often hear a lot these days about being in the now. Eckhart Tolle talked a lot about it, and he really has created a whole world around the idea of being very much in the present. Now, here's the trick. The way that you be in the present is to create a pattern within your being where you're not thinking about the future and you're not being drawn into the past all the time. And instead, you're very much focused on what's happening in the moment around you. And I know I've posted other videos about this. We've talked about really using your five senses to connect into the experience of the moment. Also connecting with what's going on inside you in that moment rather than what's happening in your head to really bring yourself into the experience of the right now. One of the things that draws us often out and away from the present moment is when we have a habit of worrying about what's coming. So, I'm going to give you 3 tips this week on how to end the worry habit. The first one is pick something that you worry about constantly. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be anything. It can be about work. It can be about your family. It can be about what clothes you wear, your car that you drive. It can be about worrying about what's going to happen when you get on a plane to go on a trip next week. It can be anything, but you want to pick something that you know for you is pretty habitual, that you think about and you worry about. Then, what I want you to do next is to decide and commit to thinking about it in a new way. Not in a way that is worrying about it, but in a way that is exacting about it. It is what it is part of the energy that you're going to bring into the thought process around it. And you're going to start allowing yourself to not be attached to the outcome of it. So that's really the third step. You're going to create inside your mind a process of thinking about it where you're releasing an attachment to the outcome. So pick something to worry about that you worry about often. Notice it this week. Notice your thinking about it. Commit to thinking about it differently with yourself. And then commit to not needing to control the outcome. So your thoughts are going to shift in a different way about the worrying, and instead they're going to be accepting. Instead they're going to be hopeful. Instead, they're going to be trusting. These words don't go with worrying, hopeful and trustful. What goes with worrying is distrustful and lack of optimism. Instead, you want to bring new language, new ideas, new thoughts into your process, and the worrying will begin to melt away. And instead, what you're going to start to do is notice that you're bringing a very positive energy and a very grounded energy, and an energy that says, I trust in the outcome here. I will just do my part and I will let the rest go. Now that's a habit that will really serve you well in the future. I hope you come and join us at focusinginward.com where we post blogs and videos weekly to help you with your inner journey. The inner journey is the one that is so incredible and so full of excitement and riches and adventure for you. And you don't have to go anywhere to experience it. It's all right here. Have a great week.